Hello guys!
Hi guys! So po, kailangan po namin ng tape. Shoutout po sa teacher namin.
I miss
Tapos, yung napili naming topic is Pest
Pest
Infestation.
Pests are an animal or insects that causes problems for people, especially by damaging crops. Infestation is the state of being invaded or overrun by pests or parasites. It can also refer to the actual organisms living on or within a host. Insects and animals can become pests in the garden or farm when they cause damage to plants. They can affect crops and have a serious impact on the economic output of a farm. The signs of damage vary, typically depending on the way that the insect feeds on the plant. Aphids, scales, spider mites, and whiteflies are insects with piercing sucking mouth parts. They have strong mandibles that they move laterally to often cause yellowing or browning on plants and possible wilting. Damage from insects with chewing mouthparts like caterpillars and grasshoppers. They often cause chewing damaging that typically appears on leaves or stems as ragged edges, holes, or other missing tissue. Pest insects can also be classified by the types of damage they cause. For example, defoliators, they tend to feed voraciously and strip a plant near repair. Many caterpillars fall into this category. Other insects include leaf miners, which burrow into the leaves of plants, leaving telltale tunnels in the leaves. One well-known leaf miner is the citrus leaf miner, which is actually the larval stage of a moth. Find out what kind of pest it is. Once you know what kind of pest it is, consider the natural methods to get rid of it. A natural method is any method that does not involve using a pesticide to kill the pest. Surround your crops with plants that naturally keep the pest out. If the pest is an insect, use a natural enemy to remove the pest, an insect that eats the pest but does not hurt your crops. Some plants contain components that are toxic to insects. When extracted from the plants and applied on infested crops, these components are called botanical pesticides or botanicals. Most botanical pesticides are contact, respiratory, or stomach poisons. Therefore, they are not very selective but target a broad range of insects. Botanical pesticides are generally highly biodegradable so that they become inactive within hours or a few days. This reduces again the negative impact on beneficial organisms, and they are relatively environmentally safe compared to chemical pesticides. To monitor insect pests, different traps can also be used. The simple idea is to know more about the presence of the insect pests in the field, especially the fast-moving insects.
Meanwhile, Benguet flower farmers dismayed by the pest infestation and the El Nino phenomenon is not only affecting the weather in Baguio. As this report tells us, infestation is also causing a concern for the local flower industry.
Oliver Gasigas has been able to harvest only 60% of his Malaysian mums. He left the other 40% to rot in his field. This is the result of pests, particularly a variety called the leaf miner that looks like a small fly. It affects plants that have yellowish or brownish leaves. The La Trinidad Benguet market is already feeling the shortage of flowers. According to the La Trinidad municipal agriculturist, pest infestation was experienced since last year. The leaf miner increases with warm weather and can only be controlled with pesticide.
Nung last year kasi yun ang naging problema natin, yung climate.
A local agriculturist says pests cannot affect the volume of supply of flowers this Valentine's Day and during the Panagbenga festival. The farmers also assure them supply is enough for this month. The price of flowers has slightly increased from 150 pesos per dozen. Roses are now 200 to 300 pesos. Other flowers increased from 5 to 10 pesos. Malaysian mums now sell for 40 to 50 pesos. Carnation is 30 to 40 pesos. Fiji is 50 to 70, and Anthurium is 50 to 60 pesos. Prices are expected to increase in the coming days.
Bye! Thank you for watching!
Sana may natutunan kayo sa video namin.
At saka sana mataas grades namin, Miss Camille. Hi! Bye!
Bye!
Hi guys, let's go to the video.
Hello guys.
Hi guys, let's go to the video. Bye guys! Ayos naman ako.